So this is the guy who is the smartest guy in the entire world. Well, I mean, you could say it's hard to say. He has the highest recorded IQ, and he believes Jesus Christ is God and the way to truth in that life. 286 IQ? That's a big number.
In this video, I would like to share my idea, my thoughts about afterlife. I think our consciousness continues beyond death, definitely. Our consciousness is not just brain activity, but it is something deeper. I think you believe this. Science says that when the brain stops, then our consciousness disappears.
That's true. Yep.
You believe this now. But quantum physics says that information never disappears. Never. It only changes in form.
Based reincarnation.
If our consciousness is quantum information, it may continue after the body is gone. For example, like computer data stored in the cloud, our consciousness may not be trapped in the brain.
That's true. It's just, that's the question though. Is there a cloud server? Right? I mean, that's basically been the main thing people have been wondering about. Like, are these local files or are we on a cloud server? No, really.
Quantum entanglement suggests
Yeah.
that our consciousness is part of a bigger system beyond the physical world. Some scientists and philosophers believe that our world may be a simulation created by a higher dimension of
This, I believe that when I see things like the only two people that I've ever heard of with the last name of is Bowser, and both of them are involved with Nintendo. Like, that's the kind of stuff that makes me think that I'm in a simulation.
being, which
Like, that
I
happens,
believe.
I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah.
If this is true, then the death is not the end, but a shift to another reality. Just like a video game character disappears, but the player still exists. Our consciousness may continue in a higher dimension
So he talking about Jesus.
like this. Many people with near-death experience says they saw their bodies from above or felt warm light and deep peace. They say they felt warm light and peace. These experiences seem like moving from one system to another, I think.
Ooh.
So, if reality is part of something bigger, then death is not the end, but it is a transition, shift to another reality.
Maybe. Is the server transfer?
Science
Yeah.
is growing now, and we are learning
Atheist
more
Malding?
about consciousness and reality. Our death is not destruction, but change and shift. Humanity will keep searching for the truth about what comes after life. Thank you.
And that's it. And that's all there is to it. And so, like, Overlord anime? No. And so, like, there's a lot of people that come and look. Now, in my opinion, like, I don't necessarily agree with this. I don't. Like, but I still see what he's saying, right? I mean, a lot of people don't know what's going on here again at all. Let's see here. If I look at this, but when you believe now, yeah, exactly. Every high IQ person always believed in God in terms of philosophers. Well, I mean, I think that a lot of people, and this is the thing, right, is a lot of people think that there could be a higher power, but I think that a lot of people also don't necessarily believe that, like, the current books are able to dictate what that higher power is, right? And so it's just wrong. I mean, I'm just saying, like, in general, like, I mean, I'm not arguing about that one way or another, but that's it. That's not a bad point. Well, I think it is, because, like, everybody's been dead before. It's before you were born, right? I mean, the year, like, 1700, like, what was that like for you? Do you remember anything around then? No, you don't. And so, like, probably after you're dead, it's going to be the same thing. And so, like, I think that's probably what's going to happen, because, like, again, if nothing can end, then it also can't begin. And so that implies that your experience before birth is going to be the same as after death, right? The void, yeah, exactly. And so that's how I see it. That's where I'm at. That's what I believe. But yeah, I don't know about that logic. That's just depressing. Yeah, but like it's probably true though, right? I mean, damn, I would expect that. So yeah, us trying to understand God is like an ant trying to understand us. I agree with that. I do. I don't think anybody is able to do that. But I did see that. I thought it was kind of funny that this guy was going and saying this. And there it is. As the world's highest IQ holder, I believe Jesus Christ is God and the way to the truth and the life.